Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08 and welcome to the 34th episode of my Rails of Industry Minecraft series. In today's episode, I'm going to build a wither spawner and destroyer, so let's get started. The first thing I will need to do is I need to make a bunch of blocks that are witherproof, and there are lots of different blocks I could choose from, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Palladium, which are blocks from the mod Environmental Tech. And I can pretty easily make these blocks because I have lots of palladium laying around. And let's just see here. So I have 4,000 of this. I should be able to make at least 500 of these. And if 500 isn't... Okay, so I can't make quite 500. Let's do 440. Yeah. And if that's not enough, I can make other types of witherproof blocks to supplement what the palladium that I have. But... what else do I need? So I will need a method to pull the items out of this wither spawning contraption that I'm going to have. So I'm going to grab some vacuumulators, and actually I probably only need one of these, but I'm going to get 3 of them just in case. It's better to have too many than not enough. So let's do that, and then let's grab our palladium here. And okay, so we're not quite there yet, but what I can do is I can also grab a wand or 2. So let's grab another wand, and let's see here. I might want to grab some elevators, so let's grab those. And I also will need some sort of method to kill the withers, and I think I'm going to use the Draconic Evolution Mob Grinder, and I think that's what it's called anyways. So yes, it is right here, and I think that's the only thing I need to automate before I can go ahead and make the Mob Grinder. But the Mob Grinder uses RF or power to kill mobs, and it is able to kill withers, so we're going to use it for that today. So let's grab that, and there we go. I'm also going to need some power, so let me grab some flux duct. And 2 stacks should be more than enough. Might as well grab some covers as well. That'll be more than enough of the covers. And so, yeah, let's get started with the actual structure. So the internal area that I need for the wither to be in actually doesn't need to be very big. But I do want it to have just a little bit of room to run around before it gets killed. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this mob or the wither grinder out here behind my building that grinds regular mobs. And right now I am grinding the wither skeletons to get the wither skeleton skulls for the wither spawner. So let's go ahead and set this up. I'm not sure how big I want this to be. I'm going to have the exterior walls be too thick. That way, in case something wonky happens, the wither can't get out. And I'm also probably going to have the roof be too thick as well. So let's see here. Okay, so this will be wall... Actually, let's just go ahead and complete this outer wall here, or I guess the proof here. So I think let's give it like something like a 5x3. So 3x5. So that's 3, 4, 5. So let's do that, and then let's go ahead and use this real quick to get rid of those. So also I do want the floor to be too thick as well. So I should have probably built this into the floor, to be honest, and actually, or into the ground rather. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. So let's do this, do a little digging, that is. And that is good enough for me there. And then what we can do is let's just bring this across, and then I should be able to use my wand here in a second. Let's get rid of that one block. Let's grab a wand. And that is not the mode I want. Yes, this is the mode I want now. I want the floor to be too thick as well. I don't think I mentioned that. I think I mentioned that I wanted the ceiling too thick, but I don't think I mentioned that I wanted the floor too thick as well. So the wither will have a 5x3 area in which to navigate before it is killed. So let's go ahead and do this, and I keep misplacing my blocks, but that's okay. So let's actually go ahead and, I'm going to get rid of some of these blocks I've already laid down, but that is so I can dig out the correct area here. And then let's collect up the rest of these blocks because I don't want to waste them. And so that should be good. It looks like I'm running a little bit low on these blocks, but I do have a few more in my ME system that I haven't grabbed yet. And actually, I kind of messed this up over here, but that's okay. It is fixed now. Okay, so I think that's all complete. Now I just need to build this thing up. I want to build it to be 4 high, and so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to need to grab more palladium. Hopefully I have enough. Not 100% sure I do, but I think I do. So now I just need to change the mode a few times, probably. There's 4, or 2 rather. 3, 4, and now I can put a roof on it that's too thick. So that will be pretty easy. Maybe. Apparently placing blocks is difficult for me. Let's not do that. I don't think I'm gonna have myself any way to get in here. I don't really think I need a way to get in there, so I'm not gonna worry about providing a way to actually get in. Ooh, I'm really close, so I need 4 more. Sweet, I have literally just enough. Wow, that was close, but we have enough. And so, okay, let's go ahead and place the mob grinder down. And I want it to be in the middle as much as possible. I believe that, actually, if I take my crescent hammer here, if I spin this around, the side with the skull is the side that it will kill. So I do need to spin this around 2 more times. So there we go. This is the back side of the mob grinder. And the mob grinder should be able to kill the wither inside. So let's go ahead and dig a little bit underneath here so that I can place my vacuumulators down. And actually, I'm only going to place 1 down for right now. I'm pretty sure that that will be good enough. So let's dig from over here because I do need to get this thing power. And if I dig straight over, I should be able to get it power from over there. So let's change this to the tunnel mode because that will probably be the best. So I pop out over here. I will need access to my ME system, but that won't be too difficult as I should be able to take it from right here. Or right over here, actually. That might be the easier way. So let's get rid of some of these spikes that I was playing with these spikes because, oh shoot. This is not good. I don't even know how that... Sorry, Mr. Loco. Okay, so I need to actually go up and fix this because I tore a hole in my floor with my track. So once I have this fixed, I will be right back. Okay, so I got my rail fixed right over here, in which I broke, and I got my train back running. So let's go ahead and continue with what I was doing. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get some covered cable here. So let me grab that. And also I'm going to need to grab some, I already have the flex duct, I guess. I'm going to need to run some of that. So while I'm waiting on this, I should probably grab some facades. Or actually, I will probably only need 1. So let's grab the 1 facade there and then get that covered cable. Okay, so let's actually shut this off for right now because it's kind of loud. No more spawning. And let's go ahead and run this covered cable. Right now I'm using, 5 channels on this, so I do have plenty of channels there. And let's go ahead and put that there so I can put my facade on it. And actually, you know what? Let's actually not put it right there. Let's put it right here. That way I can do my facade right here and make it look better. And then underneath it, I think I can run my energy, or my flux duct rather, like that, and that'll be nice and easy as well. So let's go ahead and grab cover so that we can make that look nice. Now all I have to do is connect that up, and then also connect up that right there. Cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna need both of these. First off, I will need the power for the mob grinder right here, so let's go ahead and get that ran. There we go. Mob grinder should be up and running. And then I don't need this ME conduit quite yet, so actually let's not worry about that just yet. Let's see here. So I think actually the first thing I need to do is I will need to drill down into here to spawn the first wither. I need to be extremely careful when I do this though. So let's grab the things that I need for a wither, which are obviously soul sand and wither skeleton skulls, or wither skulls. So let's grab those. Also let's grab one palladium block, and let's configure my items like so. The palladium will be here. And then the soul sand and wither skeleton skulls will be here. And that is because I'm going to hurry up and spawn a wither, and then I'm going to rebuild my roof here so that I can get back out. And let me actually drill in the right spot. And hopefully the mob grinder will be able to kill the wither. So let's get started with this. Okay, so I am under where I need to be. Let's fly. This should be witherproof. He should be killed by this mob grinder here. Unfortunately, these zombies are being jerks. Okay, cool. So it looks like he was killed. Let's go ahead and put down a vacuumulator. And I do need to find the middle of this. And I think how I'm going to do this is let's just dig straight down from here. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. And let's go ahead and put the vacuumulator right here where this block was. It should grab the nether star. I also grabbed some other stuff, which is cool. Let's go ahead and run this cryostabilized flux duct around this for right now. So that's cool. And then, you know what? I'm going to go take a nap because I don't want to deal with any more zombies or anything. And once it is daytime again, I will be right back. Okay, it's daytime, and what I need to do now is I need to grab the nether star from the vacuumulator. And let's go ahead and do that right now. And let's go ahead and set the output to the bottom here. And what I can do is I can take my ME conduit, which is actually above the flux duct, and that's not super ideal. Let's set this to 1 by 1. And then let's run this conduit. Let's do this. And that'll work fine. And let's stick an import bus down here. So we won't need any speed upgrades or anything. This won't be dealing with a whole lot of items, to be honest. So no speed upgrades for it right there. And then somewhere under, and actually I want to put it just right beside the vacuumulator. So let's actually get rid of this for right now. Yeah, let's just leave it like that for just a second, because what I want to do with this nether star is I want to build a block or a machine called the Wither Builder. I believe that's what it's called anyways. So let's see what that entails. So the Wither Builder right here, it's actually a pretty simple machine, plastic machine frame, but it does require the first nether star there. So that's why I spawned that first wither. Let's get rid of some stuff we don't need. I don't think I will need that. I will need all this stuff. I don't need that nether star, because that nether star is to build this. I shouldn't need that. Okay, so I think that's just about everything I will need. So let's go ahead and throw this in here and then request a wither builder. So that we can spawn ourselves some withers. I also want to grab a lever. I do want 2 elevators because I want to be able to access the wither builder so that I can toggle it on and off as I wish, rather than have it spawning withers all of the time or whenever I have the ingredients to spawn withers. So actually I should only need 1 lever. Don't know why I grabbed a bunch. I will need an export bus to export the required ingredients for the withers. And I will need a capacity card for that. I shouldn't need acceleration cards, to be honest, so I'm not going to bother with that. And I think that's just about all I will need. So let's run back over here. And I will probably need to cut out the roof here so that I can get in here and make sure that everything is set up correctly. Let's actually dig down from right here. Let's put the wither builder right here. It does require power, so it is going to take that power from the flux duct there. And let's go ahead and finish our flux duct run right here. So there we go. And then I do need to get an export bus here. And let's go ahead and let's not set this up just yet. Always active. I need this to be active on redstone signal. So I think that's how I want to have that be. Yeah, I think that's how I want that to be set up. So let's go ahead and set up the export bus to export wither, skeleton skulls, and soul sand. And then I should be able to complete that. It shouldn't start spawning or anything just yet. So one thing I do want to do is I want to use this functionality right here that shows the working area. So now it should show exactly where it's going to spawn the wither. So that's what I wanted to do. I want to make sure that this is going to put it in the right spot. I do need to move that wither builder up 1. So that's good to know. So let's go ahead and delete him. Let's get this back and let's put him right here. And let's go ahead and also get rid of this block right here so that I can run power to him. Let's go ahead and get rid of these 2 blocks here so that I can put a lever right here. And then let's go ahead and make sure to set this up to be active on signal and show the working area. And let's set this up again. Soul sand, wither, skeleton skull. And let's jump up here and make sure that the working area is in the correct spot. It should be a 3x3 box. It is, so that's cool. I do need to go ahead and cover the wither builder so that it won't get damaged. And let's go ahead and finish this out by putting those 2 blocks back. And let's see, does it have its items yet? It does. It's not doing anything because it doesn't have signal. So now that it does have signal, it should start spawning withers. So let's go ahead and put down an elevator right here. And right here. So that I can hop up and down. There it goes, it just spawned another one. Let's go ahead and shut this off for right now. Let's see if we have that nether star yet. I do, so that's fantastic. Looks like this system is going to work flawlessly, which is fantastic. I will need to clean things up a little bit between now and next episode, but that is nice. I do need these nether stars for spawning ender dragons in the future because that's something that I definitely want to do. But for right now, I'm going to call this a good build. So in today's episode, I built this wither spawning area. It will be able to spawn withers and then kill them. And obviously collect the items as well. So that is fantastic. If you enjoyed today's episode, definitely give it a like. If you enjoy watching automation type stuff in modern Minecraft, definitely consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Anyways, signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.